Senjumaru got wrecked. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just going to say something real quick before I continue with this review. If Senjumaru is really dead, let's just put it at this point right now. Kubo has been doing this type of stuff for a long time in Bleach. I've seen it done a lot. He always tries to make a massive cliffhanger to make us believe that a character has died. I've seen this a lot in Bleach. Now the thing is, if Senjumaru is dead, this is just my viewpoint and my opinion on this. If Senjumaru is dead, it makes me question a lot of things. One thing in particular I want to question is that the Zero Division is supposed to be stronger than Yamamoto. That's exactly how strong the Zero Division should technically be. Now, let's go back to Juha Bach. How much effort and, willpower did it take him to actually beat Yamamoto a long time ago at the beginning part of this arc? It took a hell of a lot. The Zero Division is supposed to be stronger or close to Yamamoto's level. And for these Steinritters just to come in and wreck Senjumaru's face like that easy, like one shot to the fucking head like that, I'm just questioning. I'm fucking questioning, what? I'm sorry, I just have to question that. Now, there's one thing that was revealed in this chapter. There is technically a hierarchy or ranking system in the Steinritters. I thought it was with the letters and stuff. Each different letter symbolized, the different power of Steinritters. But it seems like Juha Bach does have a hierarchy, and I guess his war potentials are near him. For instance, he has these strong Steinritters that are higher up in the status boards alongside of him to take down the Zero Division. So it is confirmed now that there is a hierarchy. There is, higher different status levels in the Steinritters, and it's not on their letters. It's completely not attached to their letters, so we don't technically know what type of ranking system they really have, but we know one of the lower ranks of the Steinritters are currently with Juha Bach in this chapter. So, overall, the chapter is all over the place. I want to bring that up real quick, okay? I've been saying for a couple times, and a lot of fans of Bleach have been stating for a while now, Bleach has always had a slow type of pacing. It does. And it's common. It's very common in the series. It happens a lot in this series. And honestly, you just gotta learn to get used to it. Even though barely anything happens, you gotta learn to get used to it. Now, with this chapter, it was all over the place. The fights were really all over the place. You had, the fights going one after another, different appearances and people all over this chapter, and it was really hard to keep up with what was going down in this chapter. It was a cool chapter. It was a really interesting chapter that got me entertained. I was like, oh, damn, that's pretty good. But, there's just all over the place in this chapter, really. It was just everything. All the fights and different people getting revealed were all over the place, and I just felt like there was just either way too quick, or just did not have enough space between it. I don't know, or maybe it's just because I've gotten so used to Bleach, having 5 panels to introduce a character it was too much for me. But anyways, the chapter overall pretty much deals with Weiss, or Wonder Weiss, pretty much. You get to see him kicked off to the side burner by Senjumaru. He's pretty much fucked at this moment. Now, let's talk about this, okay? If Senjumaru is dead, like I said, it makes me question the entire power levels and just how strong Juha Bach is and the Zero Division in its entirety, because the Zero Division was looking down on Yamamoto like he was fodder pretty much a couple chapters back. Like, Senjumaru was looking down on Yamamoto, talking shit about him pretty much, and Yamamoto put up a better fight than even Senjumaru did, if she is dead. Now, if she's not dead, then good. But, I highly doubt, technically, she is dead, because we don't know much about her abilities. She's still up in the air with her abilities, her Bankai, her Shikai, so we don't technically know much about her. Overall, it's a decent chapter. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna have to give it either a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. It's just one of those. It's a very average chapter. It makes me question certain things. It depends on how next week goes. If it explains a lot more. If next week's chapter, clears this up and Senjumaru technically is fine, I think this chapter will be a 7. But if, she technically is dead, it's definitely a 6, because it makes me question certain things. Either way, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.